Assalamu alaikum everyone, and you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be learning how to cut a jilbab, Egyptian jilbab. So this is how it looks like, you can see. So without further ado, let's get right to the video. So for the tutorial, we'll be making use of our fabric. I made use of light crepe material, the scissors, chalk, tape, and a longer ruler. Then the measurement I used, I'll put it in the description box below. Please check the description box for the measurements, and I'll also put it on the screen so you can see. So the first thing we are going to do now is to cut out our length, both the front and the back. I'm going to cut them separately. So this is it, that's the front, and the back is underneath. The folded part is facing me, while this is the unfolded part. I place both on each other. So you can see for the length, the back length is always longer than the front, but I made a mistake while cutting. I just wanted to trim the front and I ended up cutting the back. I was so pained, but it's still good, guys. So this is the down part that I mistakenly cut out, so I'm just going to join it back with half of an inch. From the measurement, you'll see that our back length is longer than the front length with 7 inches. Yes, I'll make a video on how to take accurate measurements for a jilbab or khimar. And why haven't you subscribed to my channel yet? Please do well to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and leave your questions for me in the comment section, and I'll make sure I attend to them. So guys, I have joined the back. You can see this is the joining, and I've ironed it also. You can see the difference between the front and the back. So the first thing to do now is to impute our edge circumference. That is your edge circumference divided by 4. That is 24 inches divided by 4. I have 6. You mark it out. So the next thing to do now is to impute our side measurement. So from the edge circumference measurement where we measured 6, you're going to take your tape diagonally and measure your side measurement. Mine is 27 inches. So whatever yours give you, are going to impute it. You can measure, you can get 28, 29, 30. But here I have 27 inches. So I'm just going to use a long ruler to connect the lines so I can have a straight line. So the next thing to do is to impute the round sleeve measurement. It's a jilbab, so it's not meant to be fitted. So here I have 6 inches. Mine is 6 inches. So after measuring the round sleeve measurement, you're just going to measure 1 inches inward, or 1.5 inches, or 2, rather, at least 2. So just give it a curve. Just going to give it a curve like so. Then you connect the lines all the way to the edge. Sorry, the M. That is the down part of the jilbab. So I want to show you how it looks like. This is it. You can see it has a form of A shape kind of. So it's by choice. You can decide to make it a straight line all the way to the down. It doesn't make a difference. The goal is to make it free. So after that, we are just going to cut it out. So after cutting out, let's work on the down part. So it's so wrong to leave your down part like this, even though the back and the front, they are not of the same length. So let me show you what to do. You measure the width you are having, then you divide it by 2. That is half of your width. I think I have about 13 inches for mine, or I can't really remember. So just measure half of the width you are having, measure it on the front, and you measure it on the back. Then you come over to the edge. You go up by 2 inches or 1.5 inches or 1 inches rather. So whichever will work, just make sure it's not more than 2 inches. Then you give it a curve. The down one as well, you give it a curve, making sure it reaches the center part. You can see. Then you just cut it out. And guys, I almost made a mistake. Like I almost cut out the down part. Thank God I realized on time. So you're just going to cut out like so, then you cut out the down part as well. You can see how it looks like. So this is the right way to shape the hem of your jilbab or khimar instead of just leaving it straight like that. So I'm just notching the necessary parts, the center and the edge circumference area as well, both for the front and the back. And this is how your jilbab is going to look like. So for the front parts of the jilbab, what I did here was just to measure 2 inches downward and give it a curve. But I'll advise you to use 1 inch instead of the 2 inches I used because it was a little bigger for my client. So I'll advise you to use 1 inch, please, 1 inch for the front piece. So I just give it a slight curve like so. And that is it. So let's go over to cut the face cap, or the hijab cap rather. So I already cut out the material I need. So I folded into 2 and I folded into 4 as well. So I have 4 folds, you can see 4 folds. So the folded edge is facing me while that's the unfolded edge. This is it. So the length of the cap, I want it to be 4.5 inches. So including the half inch that we're going to join back to the jilbab, making 5 inches in total. So I measured my 5 inches. Then my edge circumference divided by 4. Remember we have 6 inches, so that's what I'm going to measure here. 6 inches. You can see 6 inches. At the other edge, I'm measuring 2 inches. So the tie back, yeah, you can decide to make it longer than mine. Yes, but mine is actually a little bit short. You can decide to make it long. So I'm just going to give it a curve like so. The way I'm curving it, you can see. So after that, I'm just going to cut out. So after cutting out, this is how it looks like. So to avoid pointy edges, you can just give it the curve at the edge like that. Then you just cut it out. It's not compulsory actually. So you notch the center part, and this is how the cap looks like. This is it wide open. So let's go over to cut the sleeves. So for the sleeves, I already cut it out. So by length, I have 6.5 inches by length. So after stitching, I'll be having 6 inches. While my round sleeve, remember, is 12 inches. So I have my 12 inches there. I have it on fold by length. Yes. I'll add an elastic to the sleeve. So let's go over to the sewing aspect. So soulmate, I'm so sorry I lost the beginning part of the sewing aspect of the video. I don't know how it comes, but I'm going to explain what I did. What I did was just to stitch the cap, the hijab cap. I stitched it with 1/2 an inch, and you can see I'm just trimming the excess so it can balance. And I carry one part of the cap and stitch it over to the back part of the jilbab. You know, we are going to fix our cap to the back parts of the jilbab. You can see the other side opened. You can see. So what I'm just going to do now is to turn it over. So for this type of method I'm using, we are going to conceal the edges, like the raw edges of the upper part of the cap. Yes. So you can see the other side. This is it. So what I'm going to do now, I'll go over to the ironing table to iron the hijab cap. After ironing, you can see how smooth it is. Please make sure you iron your work while sewing. It's very, very important. So after that, the next thing we are going to do is to bring the front part of the jilbab. You can see, then just hem it a little bit. After hemming, this is how it looks like. Then you iron it also. You can see. So the next thing for us to do now is to join the sides of the hijab. The jilbab, the front and the back. Join the sides together with 1/2 an inch. Remember, the cap is still open. Yes. So I have joined both sides. This is how it looks like. This is it. Then I'll go over to the ironing table to iron So the next thing we are going to do now is to cover our cap. So you can see that it is still opened. Yes, so we're just going to bend it over, making sure that the raw edges are inside. Then we'll just stitch on it, making sure the line is very straight. So with this method, we have achieved a inseam finishing at the upper part of the jilbab. So you can see I'm pushing in the raw edges, bending it, and just stitching on it. So let's work on the sleeve. I just stitched the sleeve all round. So we are going to fix our elastic to it. I'm using a 1-inch elastic. You can use a tiny elastic if you wish to. So I'm just going to loosen that side a little bit so I can pass my elastic through. So I have already done that. This is it. So I'm going to tack one side to secure it. So after tacking it, you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to stitch on where the elastic stops. Like, we are not going to stitch on the elastic, just stitch directly where the elastic stops. So this is how it looks like. This is it. So the next thing we're going to do now is to adjust it to our round sleeve measurement. So don't make it too tight. It shouldn't be too tight to avoid inconveniences. So I'm just trying to adjust it, making sure the elastic is straight. So you can see this is it. So I'm just going to tack the other side to secure it. So this is how it looks like. So what I want to do next actually is not compulsory, but it gives beauty to sleeves. I don't know why, I just like it. I'm just going to stitch on the elastic that is on the middle part of the sleeve. So you can see that I'm dragging mine. So that's exactly how you are going to do yours. Just on the middle part, you can see. And this is how it looks like. This is it. You can see. Like, it's looking as if we added 2 different elastic to it. Yes, so this is it. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fix our sleeve to our jilbab. So making sure you notch the middle parts of the sleeve, then you notch the middle part of the jilbab as well. So this is the jilbab and this is the sleeve. You can use a pin to pin it down. Yes, I love using pins a lot. So I'm just going to stitch with 1/2 inch. And this is how it looks like. So you repeat the same process for the other side as well. So after that, the next thing we are going to do now is to join the jilbab together, starting from the sleeve all the way to the down. So you can see the down part meeting each other. So this is the down part, you can see meeting each other directly. So after that, the next thing to do now is to hem the down part of the jilbab and we are done. This is the other side as well. Just hem it a little bit and we are done with the jilbab. So you can see the stitch. You can see. I stitched mine with 1 inch. This is the down part. I have already hemmed it. So I'll just go ahead to the ironing table to give it a good press and we are done with our jilbab. So you can see the hijab cap. You can see the finished edges there. You can see. And we have done with our jilbab. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, you share. Thank you for watching. Salam.